Kentucky OVW, ladies and gentlemen, our next event, introducing first 252 pounds out of St. Louis, Randy Orton. And his opponent.
Well, folks, now we're about to see in action the man who will have the daunting challenge of taking on the Big Show this Tuesday night at St. Therese. But he's a 400-pounder himself, and here's Dean with the introduction.
Let's go to the ring by Thurston Orton, and of course, Kenny Bolin, 388 pounds, the Chief of Bolin Security Services, Mr. Black.
Well, already in the program, we just saw the Disciples of Sin called Flash and BJ Payne their spot in the tournament. Sean Casey and Chris Michaels have advanced to the second round. As earlier in the program, so did the team of Shelton Benjamin and Russ McCullough, as Flash and BJ Payne cost the Disciples their spot. Right now, the young third-generation superstar Randy Orton teeing off on the 400-pound monster, Mr. Black, the director of Bolin Services Security. But Randy Orton has a trick or two up his sleeve, and this 250-pound youngster from St. Louis was a tremendous amateur in high school. At the age of only 20, he is already in his third month as a pro. Count of two, and no, Mr. Black is out.
This is one of the biggest opponents that Randy Orton's had for quite some time here. This would be a very, very good challenge. Oh, man, a bit of a rookie mistake there, however. Runs into that boot, and he catches him coming in and lays the big young man out.
Boy, Dean, I'll tell you, I don't know how you took it, but I certainly, when I was in the ring together with Rob Conway and Mr. Black, after what happened between the two of them last week, you know, you can't listen to Kenny Bolin run his mouth. You can tell how Kenny Bolin is lying when his lips are moving. He's lying. And I think that his story that he smoothed things over between Conway and Mr. Black is a bunch of ha-ha.
Yeah, he smoothed it over all right. I tell you, something's going to blow there, and if it blows, it's going to blow big. Well, man, what a slam to Mr. Black. He better use Randy Orton as a bit of a workout. He's got the show coming pretty soon, buddy, and that's got to be terrorizing Mr. Black.
Well, I know it's in the back of his mind, but I'll tell you what, Randy Orton shouldn't be looked at as a stepping stone to anybody, because Randy Orton's the kind of kid that will upset you if he gets the chance. But right now, he's showing some of that explosiveness and that resilience and that I'll tell you, necessity, the mother of invention. Randy Orton needed to make an opening there, and he did against the 400-pound monster. But bear in mind, Mr. Black has beaten everybody in OVW, has been here for a long time, and has a tremendous record. And this 400-pounder with the splashes off the top and that big spinning sidewalk slam that he calls the blackout, and so many exciting moves for a man that size. If he could apply any of those to the Big Show, that could be a Tuesday night. But wait a minute now. Randy Orton, my God, he took the big man off his feet. Hooks the leg, count of 1, 2, and Black powers out. But we need look no further for the war to end all wars, the mother of all battles. Friday the 13th, the night of the demon, there's the blackout. It's Big Show and Leviathan at the Gardens. But right now, Black has won this one. And the Big Show will face Mr. Black Tuesday night at St. Therese in the Big Show's St. Therese Gym debut. Right now, Flo, oh, wait a minute. No, come on. We're scheduled for a break here, but Black is not stopping. He's kicking the bejesus out of Randy Orton. He punched referee Nick Dumar right in the face. And now, wait a minute, there's Russ McCullough. And Bolin Services scurries like a bunch of rats. Folks, don't go away. We'll be right back. Still to come, Dinsmore and the Collector. Folks, we're back here on Ohio Valley Wrestling, and we've been joined by a very intense Russ McCullough. And Russ, I know you've got something to say to not only Bolin Services, but the fans of OVW.
Everybody knows that the Demon and I have unfinished business. So if there's anything left with them after Big Show gets done with them Friday the 13th at the Gardens, I want him. So tell that sick bitch, conjure his ass up, and I'll get him one-on-one. As far as Bolin Services goes, Jimmy, tell you what, Friday the 13th at the Gardens, I want a 3-on-1 handicap match. 3 members of Bolin Services against me at the Gardens.
You mean to tell me that you're willing to take on 3 members of the Bolin Services at one time? 3-on-1? Oh, wait a minute. Kenny Bolin can't keep his nose out of anything.
You gotta be kidding me. Did I hear that correctly?
You heard it right, fat boy.
Is something finally going my way for once today? You big dumb redneck up there spouting your mouth off. If you said what I think you just said, that makes you stupider than you look, and that's a hell of an accomplishment. But you want any 3 members of Bolin Services, you want them at Friday the 13th? I tell you what, you big dumb football player, you got it. Pick any 3 you want. Matter of fact, if you need some help counting to 3, I'll have Crony help you out.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to think real hard about the 3 members of Bolin Services I want, and I'll let you know next week on TV.
Pick any 3 you want, jackass. You got it.
Well, there you go, folks. It's going to be a handicap match at Friday the 13th. Russ McCullough against 3 members of Bolin Services. Folks, don't go away. Our TV main event, Nick Dinsmore against the Collector, is coming up next.